If you want to support the channel, you can use code Tablemon to get 5% off at Potent Store for your online codes, 10% off for your sealed product at Flipside Gaming, and 20% off for your superfoods at Amaranthi. Or if you're looking to buy singles or sleeves, you can fill up your cart and close the tab, then click on the affiliate link in the description and check out. That way you can support the channel over at TCG Player, Card Market, and Dragon Shield. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Alright, welcome back everyone, thank you so much for being patient. We are now going to be playing with the deck featured by Mechanitran. They were my only loss on day one of San Diego. In fact, I went 7-1-1, and this was the deck I lost to because of that silly Empoleon. And obviously Flying Pikachu is hard to deal with sometimes, but with Force Escape Rope less so. With that stupid Empoleon, I was at the exact same spot as in Dallas. 5-0-1, win and in situation, and my opponent flips over Empoleon. I was like, oh my gosh, it's happening again. But not this time, you know? Different story. But this deck is also another Arceus deck relying on Trinity Nova and Starbirth, but has a myriad of options, including Aerodactyl VSTAR's Ancient Star ability to make sure that until this Pokemon leaves play, it gains an ability that has the effect your opponent's Pokemon being play except an Aerodactyl VSTAR have no abilities. So you stop Lugia, you stop other Arceuses, you stop any Pokemon V that exists. You also have Espion VMAX's Solar Revelation ability to prevent effects of attacks of your opponent's Pokemon to Pokemon that have energy attached. And you also have the Max Mindstorm attack doing 60 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. We have Flying Pikachu as well, Max Balloon preventing damage done to his Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon, and being lightning type to hit for weakness on Lugia and sometimes Palkia. We have Drapion as an anti-Mew VMAX measure. We also have Yveltal to Cry of Destruction energy away. And finally we have Empoleon with the Emperor's Eyes ability to stop abilities from basic Pokemon that do not have a rule box. Now outside of that, we do have Crobat and Luminion for support. We have a copy of Collapse Stadium, and then we have a bunch of energies available. Double Turbo being the most important one, capture energy for consistency, and then 2 of each energy except for the fighting. So with this list, with this deck, I still don't know how they're ever able to pull off the Aerodactyl. There's no way to search for the fighting energy. Absolutely no way. So how on earth do you get a turn to Aerodactyl VSTAR with only one fighting and no way to search for it? I have absolutely no clue. But somehow they do, and somehow that's how they beat Lugia. So let's jump into the game, see if we can get honestly lucky with that. Like I don't understand how. I really don't. Like all my Pokemon logic and my Pokemon knowledge tells me that that should never ever reliably work. But here we are. Isn't the VSTAR color? Oh, the VSTAR is colorless. There you go. That's why. Yes, you're absolutely right, Sleepy Trippy. The VSTAR attack is colorless. You are 100% right, and that is how you can pull it off. All right. Thank you. It's late. I definitely have not played with this deck. I have not played with Aerodactyl VSTAR variants too much. Clearly, it is colorless. It absolutely is colorless. I played Vikavolt Aerodactyl the other day, and I think I ranted about the same thing. So yeah, that's my bad. You're 100% right, Sleepy Dreepy. 100% right. Okay, we're up against Mew VMAX as well. Again, rather. So a lot of Mew VMAX happening today. So I think benching another Arceus is worth it. Attaching there as well. And then just going for the Marnie, conserving these resources and trying to establish the Drapion. My opponent also played down that Lost City, which is good. Because then if we use Drapion, well, we don't have a way to recover the Drapion. Yeah, I believe Condor. That's Condor, and I think they might still be here. That's what they said, right? That they weren't sure what Aerodactyl VSTAR did. Yeah, I mean, so you'd ask, well, Pablo, don't you play Pokemon for a living? Aren't you a pro player? Like, how do you not know that, right? Which is completely fair, a completely fair question to ask. The answer is, I don't have infinite time, and I already dedicate a lot of my time to Pokemon. I promise under normal conditions, I do know what the cards do. Most of the cards, for the most part, but sometimes slip-ups happen, you know, and there's no way around it. It happens to the best of us. Silly mistakes. All right. Well, very nice by my opponent. Very nice start. So I do have the Arceus VSTAR. The issue is, what do I do after? Well, it's not that big an issue. So I respond with Drapion, assuming it's not priced, which I don't know yet because I have not checked my deck. And I go Herbaloon, attach, retreat, KO. Alright, so we're gonna evolve. We're gonna go attach, and then we're gonna Marty first to see what we draw, and then we determine what we search for. Alright, we did get an Ultra Ball. So, with that in mind, we are going to Starbirth. Alright, so I could Ultra Ball for the Drapion. I think Collapse plus Drapion is a good play here. It's also our only play, really. And then we just have to hope they can't one-shot the Arceus, which they're down to power tablets, so they might not be able to. So this probably takes away a Mew, and then this takes away the other Mew. And if they somehow miss the KO, then we're in a good spot. But I have to assume they're not going to miss it. If I put the 60 damage on the Arceus, I make it so that they need 2 less power tablets. Whereas this only needs 1, so this is more efficient, I believe. The immediate raw Roxanne response. That is crazy. Well, we got energy. We got energy and we got boss. Do they find... Oh, they have the energy guaranteed. Alright. Okay. We're probably dead. Because they had the choice belt. So, power tablets... I mean, they did use this, so that's good. They're gonna lossy the Drapion. I feel like... I mean, that's playing it super safe, right? So now the game comes down to them not having 2 power tablets. Because my hand is not yucky the next. So now I just attack and hope. I will power myself up. With all of these, sure. Just to thin the deck. I still have 40 cards left, so... Okay, I think evolving there is a mistake. Because if you whiff, then you would want to bench another Mew. Oh, they don't have another Mew, never mind. Well, they could still have Silene, but you never know. Alright. Judge. They need to find their 2 power tablets to win. Although, and a switching card too. There's 1. And a switch 2. Which... There's 1. Alright, I'm pretty dead. They've only used 1... Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's no way. Mew is so broken. What the heck? Alright, please whiff. Nope. Bottom 2 cards. And there it is. Yep. Oh well. Oh well, Z's. So, should I have gone for the Aerodactyl VSTAR at any point? No, because I need to VSTAR to get the Drapion. Yeah, no. That was just an impossible game. Going second against Mew feels like you're really, really behind no matter what. Unless you're playing a single price deck. Unless you are playing a single prize deck. All right. So I would like to go first. Thank you very much. We're up against Coach Garibaldi. That's a pretty funny name. All right. So why don't I start Empoleon? Isn't that how this deck works? Okay. Honestly, I kind of want to just get Empoleon here and power that up. Because then next turn, yeah, I'm gonna grab Empoleon. Sucks that I couldn't retreat into it, but it is what it is. I mean, I could still try to find... Yeah, you know what? That's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna Crobat here. Because I could still find Air Balloon or Switch off of these. And no. Okay. I tried. I really did. Battle VIP pass. Okay. Artemus Prime. Thanks so much for the follow. Sorry I missed it earlier. Alright, Fog Crystal. Does that confirm Kyogre? Could be Giratina, maybe? Could be Giratina as well. Oh. Alright, Ordinary Rod in the Lost Zone. That's always nice to see. Turn 1 Colress, that's never nice to see. Yeah, like now the Empoleon is 10 times less effective. If you don't immediately promote it, it gets tough. Okay, it's Rayquaza, but they're playing Fog Crystal, which is interesting. They do have the Scoop of Net into the other Comfame, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Empoleon does not stop Greninja. Empoleon KO plus Barney actually seems fairly decent, so we'll see how it continues. Was a difficult flower selecting for my opponent. I wonder what the other card was. I really do wonder what the other card was. Okay. Remote diving. They benched the Ray. And they switch card into the Crown. I feel like people really underestimate the power of 4 escape rope. Alright. Sharon Scare is an interesting card. But like I could VSTAR and then heal, but I think that's overdoing it. Sucks that they go to the bottom of the deck, but that's fine. Alright, I do find double turbo, so now I get better choice off of that Trinity Nova. I mean Starbirth. It honestly wouldn't be horrible to grab both Herballoons. No, just the one Herballoon now. And maybe just research, honestly. Yeah, I think research works here. So we're gonna Herballoon, we're gonna quick pull away their aerodactyl, which is of course not very useful, and we're gonna establish the flying Pikachu here. Then we're gonna go retreat, bench the Flychew, and Swirling Slice for the KO. And we're gonna transfer the energy to the Flychew. Alright, no regular abilities for my opponent in comp phase. They can draw extra cards with Greninja, however. But looking good. So far-ish. Looking good so far-ish. Alright. I imported the deck from Limitless, and I changed the Pokemon arts and the supporter arts, but I forgot to change the energy. So it's really bugging me that I have Golden Double Turbo Energy and the most basic 2012 energy right here. Oh gosh. See, I wish I was that lucky. I wish I could get Rock Colress when I get Marnie and pulled in. Yep. Comfey and Battle VIP Pass immediately go to a loss zone. Now they're at 6 cards, which is obviously very good for them. And the issues, I have enough targets to where they can play around the Flychew. It will take a lot from them, but they definitely can. So we're not out of this yet. Are not out of this yet, but we're also in a precarious situation. Or they can choose to give up. Okay, I definitely think my opponent was in a very good spot. Like, sure, you were behind in prizes, but that doesn't mean you don't have a chance. I don't know why they conceded there. Like, they have a very healthy hand. They still could use Greninja. Maybe they didn't realize, but I mean, on PTGO, it would be glowing, so you know you can use it. Like, in real life, I can see yourself getting confused. But not on PTCGO, where the card literally jumps at you. Alright. Decent start. I want to start the Flychew so that I know what I need to potentially go into. Could go into their Aerodactyl if it's Eternatus. That doesn't sound half bad. But it's Arceus Duraludon. So that's not great. Espeon is not bad in this matchup, in fact. So definitely want to conserve that. And we do have access to the Espeon VMAX as well, which is really nice. And we're going to attach, and we're going to pass. Alright, looking good. Am I planning on streaming on Crown Zenith's release, Eric M? Ah, that's a good question. I'm going to try. I definitely would love to. What I'll probably end up doing is immediately recording a video on PTCGO and then maybe going live afterwards. So not immediately when it releases, but like if I do end up doing it, like an hour after. Yeah. That would probably end up being the plan. Okay. All right. So what a Starbirth or energy plus supporter, I guess. I mean, so my opponent didn't do much. I feel like I should steal Marnie here. Do I just grab capture energy? Yeah, I think so. Save all the basic energies for. Is there any merit using Evil Doll here? Nah, that would be way too much, way too aggressive. So let's establish whom? Another Arceus, I guess? Yeah, another Arceus, and then sure, let's go ahead and get the Espeon already. Because why not? Maybe my opponent forgets its attack. I definitely would have forgotten it sometimes. And then we just Marnie. Alright. Nothing too impactful here. We go Trinity Nova. So lightning, psychic, water. The lightning will go here. The psychic will go here, and the water will go here. Hey, Stelwish Gaming, thanks so much for being here. How are you doing? And Koga67, thanks so much for follow. I missed that. Thank you. Good to see you too. Thank you for being here. All right, so we do Marnie. I mean, my opponent does find the switch. Did the Marnie stick? It seems like it did. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we missed each other, but thank you so much for the congratulations. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, Trinity charge. So now we're in a really good spot. Now we are in a really good spot here. Because now I can go boss KO this Duraludon, as the Arceus is much less of a threat than a Duraludon VMAX. And we get to continue powering up with basic energies as well, which is awesome. Thank you. So I'm definitely trying my best to go to Vancouver. Absolutely. Like I would really love to. The issue is it's a little on the expensive side, but that's like I would love to. Yeah, I would love to go to both Vancouver and Portland, and I do know I'll be going to Fresno. That one I'm definitely going for sure. But I'm not so sure about Vancouver just yet, so I haven't registered either. Hey RVD, thanks so much for being here. Yeah, flights from Mexico are very expensive lately. So like I'm looking into Knoxville and Vancouver, but Knoxville I'd have to fly to Atlanta and then get a ride, which I've already been offered, which is very nice. But Vancouver, it's like either I take a 12-hour with layover flight, like I would go to Toronto and then to Vancouver, which is really weird, or double the price and go direct to Vancouver, and that's like a $800 flight. So oof, it's very it's definitely tough to not tough to justify. I love doing it, and I know I'm very privileged to do it, but there's always other things that you don't do because you do that, right? All right, I need an Arceus to be priced. No, that's not an Arceus. So I guess I just power up the Espion then. Oh, nice. You're definitely doing those two. Yeah, Vancouver and Portland. I could fly into Seattle, but then yeah, it's just I don't know. Like I've had with everything that happened with my dog and stuff, people were very generous and they helped me out. And like the trips I already had planned, like that didn't change, but moving forward, I'm like I needed to win San Diego to justify going to every other regional. But since I didn't, I'm in a little not shakier spot, but like I just need to be careful with how and where and how much I spend of my money. Yeah. You're doing Orlando, Knoxville, and Charlotte. Nice. Charlotte, I wish would be cheaper. Like there's a direct flight, but it's not cheap for me. So what happened with my dog? She had a few. Well, she has a few like balls or lumps, rather, not balls, lumps, and on her chest. And so she needed to get a lot of very expensive tests done on the lumps to figure out if they're cancerous or not. And she's had like a lot of tests done and blood work and many things. And then I think with how much we were going to the vet, like that's what started racking up the bills, but also she started getting very stressed. And I'm pretty sure that got to her to the point where like she was very low on energy. So it's been a lot of things. But it seems like she won't be requiring surgery. She's doing some like a special-ish treatment. So she's on that to try and avoid the surgery. But the surgery is still on the table right now. She's doing very well. I would say she's at like 95% in terms of her energy, her willingness, her spirit, everything. But we're still not out of the woods yet. So we'll see. Oh wow, my opponent did all of this without the Forest Seal Stone. Am I getting dumped here? I think I'm getting dumped here. Hey, King Turk, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. How's your stream? Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Yeah, so far things are going well. Yeah, so far definitely things are going well. It's just a matter of, yeah, I got dunked here. Things are going well. It's just a matter of it's just a matter of being patient, and hopefully the lumps end up going away. Yeah, but she's feeling much better. She's feeling fine. She's doing well. She's happy. Everything, and way happier than I am right now after getting dunked. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, King Turk. Oh, your first ever regional is gonna be Orlando. That's nice. I hope you have a great time. And Lugia is a great choice. You know, Lugia is absolutely a good choice. It's the most played deck and the most powerful deck by far. Not to say that it's unbeatable, not to say that it's broken or anything, but it's definitely a very, very solid deck to have a good experience at a regional. All right. So hopefully we don't get dunked here. I mean, if I started Arceus Energy and my Arceus got knocked out turn 1, I still would have been in a really bad spot. Yeah, regionals are very fun indeed. Very, very fun. Pikachu, VMAX, or Vikavolt, and you don't like Oranguru? Oof. Now, those are questionable decisions. No? Portland will be new format. Wait, is Portland post-rotation? Or you mean... No. Yeah, is Portland post-rotation? Okay, I can't get docked here, right? So this is fine. I mean, even if I could, I wouldn't bench Evoltal retreat into it, I don't think. Alright, my opponent benches another Lugia, which doesn't seem ideal. Oh, Portland is in May. I didn't realize. I definitely... So I planned until Orlando, and then everything else is a bit of a blur for me, for sure. A bit of a blur. All right. So who do we power up against Lugia? I couldn't have set up the aerodactyl, right? Because I just topped the Squick Ball. So I could try to do it now, but it doesn't feel great. Like if I wait a turn and hope they don't have Lugia VSTAR. I mean, they didn't play a supporter, but they did Ultra Wall and Incense. Do they have the Lugia VSTAR in hand already? Yeah, they do. Okay. So never mind. Okay, new plan. We're not using Aerodactyl. We're going to be using a combination of Flychew and Evoltal somehow. It's not going to be great, but we'll see. Okay, so double turbo plus Marty. Since they already got the Lugia VSTAR, we're going to try and punish that. Okay, so probably like if that instance was still an instance, then they could still get the Lugia VSTAR, and if they get Marnied, then they'd still have the Lugia VSTAR in the deck. So there's no reason to preemptively play the instance to get the Lugia VSTAR at that point. You have two decks you're bringing to Orlando. Wag, Palkia, and Arceus matchups beats everything. Okay. Alright. Am I gonna get KO'd? Probably, right? You know what? I'll leave the lightning just in case I end up powering up Espion somehow. Alright. Lost Gudra is picking up space. It's picking up pace. Yeah, it is. It is. Definitely online it is. I'm not so sure in real life, but online it is. Well, my locals the other day had actually quite a few Gudras, in fact. The creative idea runs stable IV. Okay. I wish stable IV's attack only costed 1 energy. If it costed 1 instead of 2, then that'd be so good. Okay. We can't win here, right? And I didn't misplay. I couldn't get the aerodactyl on turn 1. So is that what this deck comes down to? Get the aerodactyl against Lugia, otherwise you lose? That doesn't feel like a good plan. I thought it would need it to fighting, so that would have been a bit worse, but... Jeez, what a Marnie I gave my opponent. Well, I gave him the Lugia, the energy, and the Dunsparce. No supporter, but still. Still. Maybe... this is where I discard the energy. Okay, this is also pointless. Unless they only attach 1 energy to retreat next turn. That is also pointless-ish. Should you worry about Transcendence? You shouldn't worry about it, but you should know what it does. What? Why would you Primal Turbo the V-Guard energy on that? To say that baffles me would be the understatement of the year. Okay, I'm gonna try and play it cool. Oh, my Flychu is in the prizes as well. I am so dead, it's not even funny. I am actually so dead. I shouldn't be retreating before. I've given up. I've given up on this game. I am 100% not winning this game. What on earth is happening? Okay, how does this deck even do well? I must be doing a lot of things wrong, because I don't see how. Alright. That was such a weird choice. Generally. Like, that 5th energy on the Lugia is such a weird choice. But yeah, like, you should be aware of the cards that come out in Crown Zenith, but like, you shouldn't be worried about it, you should just know. Yeah, nothing that comes out in Crown Zenith immediately says Lugia is no longer viable. Yeah. Just genuine word of advice, don't play Pikachu VMAX or Pikabolt and Lugia. Those would not be good inclusions in the deck. Okay. Capture energies. Tempest Dive. So, I actually don't have a KO. Because of the V-Guard. And because of the Dunsparce. Oh, jeez. So, I need to hit heads. Let's go! Fly! Fly, Pikachu, fly! I have not seen that list, no. What does it have special? Yeah, broken flying Pikachu. This is clearly better than the VMAX right now. Yeah, Pikachu VMAX in Lugia. I would not recommend that. Okay, Bird Keeper doesn't take away the effect. Oh, please power up the Lugia. So what I'm trying to do is have my opponent spend a lot. Well, no, because How do I even win here? Oh, they pass. Okay. I mean, that's not horrible for me. I really do not want to play down another Pokemon. So I don't know how, but I'm somehow still in this game. They played one supporter, so their deck must be filled with supporters. I'm not gonna Marty. Alright. And sure, let's thin that, just in case. You never know. Alright. It's Volcan Turtle. Nice. Nice emote right there. Okay, so that's another energy gone to retreat. They are not KOing me, which is good. Okay. Really don't want to bench anything else. I'm feeling their hand is still not good. So I really need the fly. If I don't unlock Flying Pikachu VMAX here, though, I am super dead. I am really, truthfully, super hyper dead. No. No. All right. Well, why it is again. How does... Okay, Pikachu VMAX, though? Pikachu VMAX does not... Oh, you mean Flying Pikachu VMAX. King Turk, right? You mean Flying Pikachu VMAX. That's like a 1-1 line. I could see that maybe working. I genuinely thought you were saying the actual Pikachu VMAX, and I was a little worried. I was a little worried right there. Alright, well, there's Luminion. There's the Primal Turbo. Yeah, it's gonna... I need to flip another heads and unlock the Flying Pikachu. But even then, I'm still at the mercy of Yveltal, unless... Oh no, I can't KO the Arceus because they have the Dunsparce. Jeez. Alright, they're powering up the Lugia. That's good. Oh. That is good. Oh, never mind. Well... What is happening? No, don't go after my Pikachu. Alright, that's fair. Yeah. This was a weird game. If the Flychu wasn't prized, I feel like I might have had a chance, but they still had Eagle, right? So never mind. And now I can't heal because I don't have any more energies. Well, I do have one double turbo left. So if I get Hyper Potion plus double turbo, and they priced their Charizard, and their Charizard is the last prize card, then maybe I can win. Though probably not gonna happen. Hey, aesthetically Josh, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Okay, I did not get a healing guy. How does this deck win? This deck sucks. How does this deck go undefeated? Thank you so much, aesthetically Josh, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I generally thought you were talking about the actual Pikachu VMAX. I was like, no, please don't. Alright, I am done with this deck. This deck is not my cup of tea. It's all over the place. It's underwhelming. It's really bad going second. I don't know. It's not great. Oh, really, aesthetically, Josh? That's nice. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are playing my list. Although, another Rayquaza did better than me. I do feel like I could have gone further. I feel like the bracket was definitely in my favor. I just really made us silly in my game, right? But Yeah, thank you so much, and congrats on doing well. Yeah. All right. Unfortunately for me, that's gonna be it for today, as I do need to get going. It's getting late here. I need to walk my dog for her last walk of the day. I also need to get ready for bed because I have a long day tomorrow of adulting, which sucks. But thanks so much to everyone who tuned in and who joined. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for the kind words. Definitely really encouraging to to be so well received back on Twitch, and definitely encouraging me to continue streaming. Yeah, and trying to do it as often as possible. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next stream. I'm gonna raid someone who seems to be new, so please be kind. They seem to be playing like some sort of theme deck or something. I'm not exactly sure. Please be kind and enjoy. Have a great night, everyone, and I will see you later. Adulting sucks. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I forget the raids take 10 seconds, so not bye-bye yet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.